It's a huge frustration for organizations when they can't deliver consistently on their projects. One project goes smoothly, the next one is a mess, and no one really knows why. Over the past 2 decades, I've worked with companies to help transform their approach to project management so they get reliable and efficient results every time. And in this video, I'll walk you through the key pain points that keep you from project efficiency, as well as how to avoid them. Problem number 1, assuming everyone knows how to approach projects. One of the biggest reasons projects are inefficient is a lot of companies take a laissez-faire approach to projects by assuming everyone knows how to run a project. And I promise you this is a recipe for disaster because nothing could be further from the truth. A lot of people think they have a standardized project process because they have a few templates or some project software that's meant to help with project execution. But that's not a true process. What they really need is a standard framework that allows them to truly look at, organize, analyze, and execute a project from day one when marching orders are given, all the way to the last day of the project when the end user is satisfied with the results. When you have a standardized, simple project framework, then everyone can follow the same standard process on every project. This is where the gold is when everyone is finally on the same page. That means less assumptions and less rework and less confusion. It also means quicker execution, increased productivity, and more predictable results. That equals project efficiency every single time. Quick pause. If your team's projects feel all over the place, you're not alone. After 20 plus years helping companies clean up the chaos, I created the Slay Project Management Corporate Program. It pairs my online course with a support hub to help your team ditch the guesswork and deliver consistent, efficient results. Problem number 2, mixed messages around projects. There are 2 important elements to ensure there are no mixed messages around projects in an organization. The first is a no-brainer, and it involves clarity around roles and responsibilities. When everyone knows their role and responsibilities, projects actually run smoother and faster. Employees need to be trained, educated, and held accountable to standard project ways of working. Doing that ensures their project work is efficient. Now, the second one we don't talk about as much, but it's just as important, maybe even more so. And I'm talking about the mixed messages coming from senior management regarding projects. All senior managers need to be on the same page. We actually need to stop the politics around projects as it just creates issues and confusion. Organizations overall need to walk the talk. If they say that project management is important, but senior managers aren't following through on that consistently, then you lose buy-in from everybody. That's when projects become inconsistent and inefficiency goes down the tubes. Problem number 3, unforeseen issues that derail timelines and budgets. This problem shows up when you don't plan ahead for risk, which is inevitable on every project. Yet this is a step companies skip all the time to save time and money, right? Then the reality is it always ends up costing them down the road when unexpected roadblocks show up. Whether risk shows up as something happening in the market, as resource shortages, estimate errors, tech system failure, or stakeholder resistance, it will derail efficiency if it's unexpected. Risk needs to be considered in a consistent way on every project, all throughout the project lifecycle. Proactively managing risk prevents last-minute firefighting and keeps projects moving forward. Problem number 4, not learning from your mistakes. I can't tell you how many times I've seen organizations make the same project mistakes over and over again because they're not learning from previous projects. And it's crazy how much money they waste doing that. It boggles me. Every efficient organization documents their lessons learned and then use that information to power future projects. I can't tell you how valuable it is to conduct an after-action review after each project and even after key project milestones. It will help you identify patterns and areas of improvement. Also, don't write those lessons down and then forget about it. Take the time when you're starting a new project to review AARs from past projects and lessons that you can learn from for the future. It's just going to make you more efficient. Now, when it comes to business, learning from others' mistakes is a gold standard of project management efficiency. For more on this, check out this video. Just type in the YouTube search bar, Adriana Girdler, lessons learned. Problem number 5, unclear communication. Poor communication on project leads to delays, misalignment, and what we don't want, rework. Companies can avoid that by setting up a communication plan at the start of the project that outlines how status updates and project decisions will be shared. Efficient communication ensures faster decision making and keeps teams aligned. This comes down to being clear with the deliverables, responsibilities, expectation, goals, and objectives too. When you have the right project framework and standardized templates in place, communication becomes a no-brainer because it occurs naturally. If you're ready to boost product efficiency through consistency, let's connect and see how my corporate program can help support your team. I'll put a link for us to connect below. Watch this video next. It dives into the common mistakes corporations make when executing projects. Don't forget to subscribe, join this amazing community. If you found this video helpful, I'd be grateful if you gave this video a thumbs up and a comment. See you next time.